as ready as I'll ever be.
Hello.
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 It's
Sorry,
time.
Ellie.
It's time to return to the wonderful world of lasagna as we level down to the frosted wastes.
Oh.
Last episode,
Oh.
our characters found themselves in I was going to make some sort of frost-related pun, but I got nothing. So let's just say they were in a pickle, a very cold pickle, and
With cold feet? I don't know.
oh yeah, well yeah, they're cold everything. Every extremity was extremely cold, including Sybil's wings. I think
Nice one,
you were
Lee.
getting
That was a
wing
great
frostbite.
frost pun.
Yeah, thank you. I'm quite the comedic genius. So, a quick recap of what's going on. The party is adventuring down through the Twilight Caverns, then through the Middle Dark on their way to reach the settlement of Deepwater, the last outpost of, well, it's hard to call it civilization, but at least people kind of surviving in an organized fashion before the Forsaken Depths. And this journey has taken the party through the Whisperwoods, off on a brief trip to the realm of Fairy, and then back. And now they find themselves in a network of icy caverns. And this ice seems to be created by some unnatural species of insect. The Heatles. These little faintly orange glowing beetles that absorb all the heat from around them and then will aggressively release it when any living being or any source of warmth approaches. And after slogging their way through these caverns, through the snowstorm, becoming extremely exhausted, they finally reached a tower set into the ice, and there seemed to be a tower of deep gnome make, because they found some dead deep gnomes next to it. So that was a bit of a clue. And after fighting their way past the Heatle defenses, and unsuccessfully trying to defrost a deep gnome to use its blood, then polymorphing into a deep gnome to get past the biosecurity mechanisms, the party found their way into the entrance chamber, down the ladder, and into a mysterious hexagonal room with 8 glass panels set into the wall, covered over with frost, and behind the frost, the frozen dead eyes of 8 deep gnomes stare back at them.
Ow. This is scary.
I love
I think-
Sybil's new voice.
Yeah. Sybil, are you still a deep gnome?
Yes.
Still polymorphing? Yeah.
What do you think, Leaf?
Okay, I can tell by the deep gnome voice. So this room is dimly lit by some light bulbs which seem to have these kind of glowworms crawling inside them. And there's a hatch set into the floor over on one side of the room. The rest of the room, all the surfaces are covered in a thin layer of frost. And you note particularly set into the walls are these glass panels. And someone, maybe Sawyer, wiped away a layer of frost from the panel and discovered a frozen deep gnome underneath the glass in the wall. And upon closer inspection, you find that beneath each of these chambers is a lever, and there's a little label covered over in frost next to the lever. There's something written in Gnomish.
What language
Does
is
anyone here
doing?
speak Gnomish?
Or deep
Not me.
Gnomish, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, I can't polymorph, right? So I get the languages when I...
Oh,
Sure.
do you?
Oh.
Wait, maybe check
Sorry.
that.
Because it's not just disguise itself.
That's true.
Look.
Yeah, I'll say you can.
Oh my
I'll say
god.
you can magically understand the deep gnome language.
Also, no one said bless you.
What did you say,
What's
Ellie?
that?
No one said bless you.
Oh,
I
sorry.
sneezed 4 times.
Absolutely.
It's too many
It's a bit-
times.
It's a bit late now, isn't it? After you've asked for it.
I mean, guys, 3, 2, 1. Bless you.
Bless
Ellie.
Bless you.
That was not in time, but okay. Thanks, everyone.
It's not going to be.
I expect better from you guys, but anyway. I do mental ability scores, which kind of implies that I retain the mental faculty.
Because it's different to true polymorph. I'm not sure. As you squint your eyes at this text, trying to remember if you speak Gnomish or if you still speak Common and all the languages you spoke before you transformed yourself into a deep gnome, time slows around you, and the familiar sulphurous
Yippee.
scent of the Game Master assaults your nostrils.
Oh man.
Oh.
They smell so weird.
There's a flash of light,
Rotten eggs.
and standing in a small puddle of melted frost on the floor of the chamber is the Game Master. Well, well, well. Quite a cold pickle you've got yourselves into here.
I have a
Yeah.
question. When was the last time you showered, and do you know what deodorant is?
That's my perfume. My signature scent.
It's awful.
Oh,
Devil
Well.
Eggers. Oh, the parfum.
there's no accounting for taste, I'm afraid. And my, Sybil, you've
Do you like my new look?
you've made some, enhancements.
I would
Oh.
say so.
Fascinating. Well, down to business. Today's question, given the frigid climes we find ourselves in, I thought it would be appropriate to ask about everyone's favourite season. Maybe there's some secret winter lovers among us. I'm not one of them, but I don't really feel the cold.
Okay. Get it over with. Rip off the band-aid. Oh, never mind, John. You can go first.
Yeah, I was gonna go first because my favorite season is winter.
Oh,
Wow.
Because in the clouds, any other season, the UV is extremely high up there, so you get sunburnt a lot. Particularly in summer, it's designated indoor season, so they put up some tunnels to prevent you from going in the sun to get across the cloud city.
Yeah, well.
my goodness. That sounds hellish. Well, not quite as hellish as literal hell, but still.
But winter's lovely.
And what sort of weather patterns do you get up there above the clouds?
Well, we get like
Hey.
remnants.
2 questions. You're only allowed to ask 1.
We get
Yeah,
remnants
could
of
have
what's
been
happening on the
explained.
ground.
I see.
John doesn't have to answer the next question. Next week, John gets to abstain. He answered 2 questions.
Well, Bite, it would seem you volunteered yourself for the next question then. What's your favourite season?
I thought you could ask me a different question. My favorite season is probably autumn because that's when the golden leaves grow back home. Quite a cool season. Always very pretty.
Ah, yes. Or used to be very pretty anyway. Perhaps not so much in recent years.
Yeah.
A tragedy, truly. The Yes, the economy is not in a good place. The Golden Wood economy after the money literally stopped growing on trees. But they really should have seen it coming.
You know about it.
Well, that's a discussion for another day. Perhaps we may meet closer to Goldenwood one day.
Are you about to say closer to God?
We're pretty close to God here. It's pretty
Get
darn
us
close.
as far away as you can get. God.
Well, I can go next. I think the equivalent up top is spring. I think down in the Underdark it's called Mush Bloom. When there are a lot of celebrations to do with harvest, what little you can harvest in the Underdark. It's always quite nice. The festivities. The Underdark for once looks quite bright and chirpy.
Ah, yes. I do like spring, the season of awakening, of fresh, tender new life crackling up through the earth, things hatching. Yes, I
What does it taste
definitely
like?
understand the appeal.
What does
What does
taste
spring
like?
taste like?
The seasoning.
Oh, yes. The spring seasoning, well,
Grass.
it's only used by very advanced chefs. It's hard to describe the flavor, but it's almost as if the flavors are blooming on your tongue, as if they're growing out of your taste buds.
Ew.
It at least has some spring onion in it.
Yes,
Yeah,
is
mush
it-
bloom sounds like delicious though.
Yes, the chefs of the Color Joys have a good time making up a mushroom centric.
Do they just sing at it to cook it?
They don't take the sentient mushrooms and eat them, I assure you.
Yeah, so I'm sure everyone has a good time when the mushroom spores are high in the air, and
And
Sybil.
pie in them.
Yeah. Well, the seasons aren't that different in the Eclipsean cities. Winter we get like horrible like sleet. Of course, part of the city's blocked by the clouds, so like we only get the really bad stuff. We don't get like straight down rain a lot of the time. And summer just becomes unbearably hot because of all the smog. So autumn and winter, autumn and spring are like the same. There's not really much difference between them because we don't have plants really. So I'd say autumn because my birthday's in autumn.
Nice. Did
It's
you guys
fun.
ever have, like, when you were younger, everyone's favorite season was just when their birthday was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mine, yeah, I think mine still is. I don't know. I really like spring, but my birthday's in spring in the northern hemisphere, so it's a
There you
win-win.
go.
I don't even know what season my birthday's in. Is that bad?
Autumn. The
Wait,
same
what?
time. Biatch.
It's not like it changes each year.
I was
Do
like,
you not
I was like, is it autumn or winter? I couldn't remember.
do you not know when the seasons are?
Yes.
Yeah, Australian seasons are.
They're kind of
More of a
alive.
guideline.
They're
They're
We
a
just get hot
guideline.
and cold.
Yeah.
You gotta be,
Yeah, wet
you gotta
and
be
dry.
honest here.
Rainy.
Sorry.
Start of
I know that
autumn's rainy.
I know my birthday is in dry cold.
Ooh.
Well, that
But
sounds
it's in
like winter.
autumn.
I don't know. Autumn's a lie. It's a myth. We only really have 2 seasons.
Yeah, it's not like the leaves really fall off the trees here.
I'd say
Nothing
there's three.
It gets slightly cooler.
Yeah, I feel like there's 3. Summer, winter, bird swooping.
Yeah.
The birds attack.
Birds swooping, flowers blooming. Yeah, we do have a spring.
Children screaming.
And summer. We have hot and wet.
Anyway, enough discussion of the real world.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
also
Game
just, like,
Master.
the preparation season.
We've answered
Yeah,
your
what's the
questions,
Game Master's
Game Master.
answer?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes, but I have not answered my own question yet. My favourite season is also autumn, as with Bite, but there's something so melancholy about all of the life that sprung up in spring and strives so hard in summer, and then it inevitably dies and decays,
Oh man!
falls to the ground and turns to dust.
And you like
Goes to
that?
hell.
Well, when you've been around as long as I have, there's certain things that stir your feelings and certain things that don't anymore. But something about an entire forest turning to bare trees, I find a certain beauty in that. And of course, the smell of wood smoke and all of the damp, misty odors of autumn. At least when I walk the ground, that's the season I enjoy the most. Well, I must leave you to whatever it is you're doing here. So, I will see you again in an indeterminate amount of time. Farewell. The Game Master is gone.
Hey. We gave the same answer with very different reasons, and I'm scared.
Don't worry, Bite. You're nothing like the Game Master. Doesn't matter that there's only 4 seasons to pick from. The chances that he had the same answer as one of us was 100%.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. We all pick the same one, and he picks a different one. You know, it's not 100%.
Did anyone pick Summer?
No.
Oh.
No, he could have picked some.
I thought he was going to be a summer boy.
Yeah,
I
me
should
too.
I should have picked up on that and picked Summer. So that we hadn't
Why?
even. The real answer why no one said Summer is because Summer's pretty bad here in Australia.
Yeah.
None of us like
it. Can't even imagine our characters liking Summer. So great.
Alright, we need to figure out if polymorph grants you languages.
I was
worried
you can't even turn into a person.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, well, polymorph only
late
lets
now,
you turn into a beast.
Oh no!
So you can't actually be a humanoid. So
We're already here.
I'm gonna say you can speak a bit of deep gnome. It's instinctually wired into your deep gnome brain.
Just imagining now we wake up and we're still outside.
We're still outside.
And I turn into a chameleon or something.
With a gnome face.
Okay. Sybil, you've turned into a deep gnome. Surely the languages go across. Also, you're just intelligent. Surely you can figure it out. Go forth.
Yes, I'm looking.
Okay. You look at what's written next to this frost-encrusted lever, and you make out with your deep gnome instincts that it reads Manual Revival.
You make out with your deep gnome instincts?
Manual of Revival. That's what it says.
Close enough.
If I keep reading.
That's
It
what it
says
says. Manual revival. As opposed to automatic.
I think it's Manual of Revival.
You note that there are no books in this room.
Oh,
Their lever.
Can I look? Can I like get a closer look of the gnome that's in the casing? Like,
Mm-hmm.
do they have an evil quality about? Like, is there any reason that we
Evil
might not
gnome.
want to
Wait.
revive this
I've
gnome?
got a thing for this, don't I? Oh my gosh.
Do you?
I'm a paladin. It's like my
Oh,
thing.
true.
You
Oh,
gotta
yo!
detect evil.
Detect alignment.
Divine sense.
I'll use divine sense.
Yo.
All right.
I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not beyond total cover. But it says I can detect good and evil, so do with that what you will.
They're not a celestial, a fiend, or an undead.
Great.
You
Thanks,
don't have
Lee.
much insight into their deeper motivations, especially given as they appear to be dead.
So not
There's-
undead, they're just dead.
Yeah.
There's like a separate spell for detect evil, I think.
Detect evil and good, or
Um,
whatever it
I
is.
think that
So-
still only detects celestials and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It only does what divine sense does, basically.
Yeah.
So Sawyer, you're staring deep into these frozen gnome eyes, trying
Yeah.
to divine if you see any malice within them. Make an insight check.
Okay.
How racist is Sawyer against deep gnomes?
Well, Sawyer
Yeah,
is
time
from the
to re-
Underdark.
Oh,
Do with that what you
I
will.
I don't think he's racist against deep gnomes, because deep gnomes are like the underdogs of the Underdark. They're like,
But
Yeah.
he's racist against.
huh?
Sean.
Yeah, the way I
You said-
said
you
that
said,
kind of
I
implies
don't
that
think
he
he's
is.
racist against deep gnomes. Implies that he is racist against something else.
Sawyer's a massive racist, but deep gnomes.
They're chill.
He's like, you're one of the good ones, is what Sawyer
I mean, Sawyer doesn't have a particularly good opinion of other drow. Anyway, he got a 7 for insight.
You you realize after staring for a while that you're just looking back at the reflection of your own eyes in the glass.
Damn
What did
drow!
you see there?
Wow, that's one handsome guy. Oh, it's me.
Stupid.
You do notice, staring intently, that there's another small placard with something written on it set behind the glass.
Sybil, can you use your great intellect again to read
Yes.
read this thing?
My great intellect. I also have ritual cast comprehend languages, so we would have gotten through this either way.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And deep gnomes are canonically beasts.
Yes. I'm a beast! I feel it in my soul! I can only move 10 feet.
I forget, you're like exhausted.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
that's-
Yeah.
why not forget that?
That's right.
Okay, let me read.
Alright. You read that this one says Ernest the Third. It seems to be a name.
I think this guy is Ernest the Third.
Okay.
Is this a puzzle?
Does he look
I'm-
earnest? I try and. Is he making
No,
an earnest looking
Stop
face?
looking at the dead guy. I feel like he just looks dead.
He looks like he's making a dead face. But
God damn it. Ernest isn't so earnest.
What else
Yeah.
is in the room? Yeah.
so there's 8 of these glass panels set into the walls of this octagonal room. Each of them, you've wiped away the frost from one to see what's underneath. You can make out silhouettes behind the rest of them, but you can't distinguish their features exactly. And beneath each of these panels is a lever with the same label next to it, manual revival. Otherwise, there's nothing else in the room except for this hatch set into the floor, which is also caked over in a layer of frost.
Let's have a look at all of them and
Do
then
I
judge
do
it
it?
by its cover, and we can revive the one we think looks the best.
Do I do it, guys?
No, let's see the others!
Okay. Wait, I'll wait.
Okay. You wipe away the frost from the rest of the panels, and you see that behind 7 of them, there's other deep gnomes which seem to be dead and frozen. And then you wipe away.
So they seem to be dead and frozen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they wouldn't exactly be alive and frozen. They seem to be frozen.
Yeah. Well, you never know. Could be in
you
a
never
cryo.
Yeah, I mean, I
Could've
feel
been
like
done
that's what
purposefully.
manual revival is.
Yeah, true.
And then behind the 8th one, you wipe away the frost, and the first thing that you notice is this one has bright red hair, and then you notice that it's not actually a deep gnome, it's a dwarf.
Hmm.
We revived the one dwarf.
No. I think we revive one deep gnome and the dwarf and see what they have to say about each other.
And
Ooh, I don't think that's a good idea.
You also read the nameplates on each of these chambers. So there's Ernest the Third, who was the first one you looked at. There's also Berthold the Fifth, Harriet the Second, Omelas the Third, Julian the 11th, and there's also Gnomeo, and on the opposite side there's Juliet. And
Wait,
then
surely we revive Gnomeo and Juliet, please.
I don't know. Berthold the 11th sounds pretty tempting.
No, but
you gotta
all know I'm
revive
a
them one at a
hopeless
time, right?
romantic.
Who's the one who died first in the?
I think Romeo actually died first.
Yeah, Juliet pretended. Romeo's like, "Oh no!"
Well, guys,
And Juliet woke
what if
up
we
and
can
went, "Oh
only
no!"
revive one? We're gonna have another Romeo and Juliet situation on our hands.
But there's a lever for
we don't
each
revive
of them.
either of them.
Romeo and Juliet,
But Gnomeo and Juliet. Please.
And then the dwarf is labeled Carrot.
Carrot?
Carrot.
Aww.
Carrot. As in the root.
He's just named after his hair. Or she. I'm actually sexist as a deep gnome. Let's give a go to Gnomeo and Juliet, I reckon. That's my vote.
Yeah.
There's no gnomes here too? No one. That one wasn't as popular.
Someone hold them back so that they don't start chugging poison or something.
Okay, Sybil, you take the lever for Gnomeo. I'll take the one for Juliet.
All right.
3.
Let's meet star-crossed lovers. 2.
1.
Okay. You pull the levers. It takes a bit of force to pull them because they're kind of iced to the wall. But you pull them, and then you hear a psh, a hiss of steam coming from the top of the chambers, and then slowly from the top of the chambers drips this thick orange fluid filling up the chambers from the top. And as it runs down the glass on the front, the frost over the glass turns to liquid and then turns to steam in the cold air of the room. And
so the glass is frosted up, and then for a second we can see, and then it steams up and we can't see again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you see through the thin layer of warm orange liquid trickling down the glass, the liquid is filling up the chambers from the bottom as it reaches the floor, and it's got about halfway up the gnomes, and it continues to rise, and then it covers them from their feet to their heads, and the chamber is full. And then after about a minute or 2 minutes, the liquid starts to drain away from the bottom of the chamber, and you see the figures, now defrosted, slump forwards towards the glass, and then a latch releases, opening the glass door, and they slump forwards onto the floor of the chamber, wet, bedraggled, still steaming,
My divine
not
sense.
moving.
I think it's only going to tell you if they're celestial.
Or undead now.
True.
So they are no longer dead, but they're not undead. Well, no, they're not undead. However, it's hard to tell if they're actually alive or just dead. So
I'll do a medicine check.
Okay. Who pulled Gnomeo's lever?
Sybil.
Okay. Sybil, roll a d20 to see if Gnomeo is still alive. If it's above a 10, then he's alive. Otherwise, he didn't make it.
Oh shit! We're really gonna do Gnomeo and Juliet for real, guys.
Yeah.
We tried to bring them both back.
Oh, I accidentally rolled 2. Let me just. 14.
Get out my dice.
Okay. As you watch Gnomeo, he starts to stir to life, and then he starts coughing violently on the floor. He's coughing up lumps of this orange gooey fluid, and he's still kind of face down on the floor. Okay, Sawyer, roll to see if Juliet survived.
I really hope she also
How did we do
survives.
this?
12.
Oh,
Okay. Wow.
See you.
Incredibly lucky. Juliet.
Guys, I think we just fixed Shakespeare.
Shake the spear?
It's Manuel's mortal enemy.
Start a band called Shake the Spear.
Yeah.
Juliet, she slowly stirs to life, and then she opens eyes that are caked with this gooey substance. Who are you? Where's Berthold the Fifth?
oh.
Oh.
We made assumptions. Based off of a book that we read once. He's not alive yet. We could wake him up.
Please revive him, my one true love.
Okay.
What about Gnomeo, Juliet?
Gnomeo, oh.
My brother.
Is he alive?
Don't do that.
Yeah, I think he's.
I don't really want to see Gnomeo right now.
Oh, well.
Well, here he is.
Are we spiking enemies to lovers?
I once read a Reddit story about a lady who wanted to name her twins Romeo and Juliet. And her husband was on the Reddit being like, please! Any other name suggestions, please!
Alright, I'll indulge Juliet and pull the lever on Bartholomew the Fifth.
Berthold.
Sorry, I know Berthold's hard to say with your non-gnome tongue.
I guess so.
Juliet's watching through the glass. She's plastered her face against the glass.
Oh, there's still
watching
one
as
glass. Okay, I thought the glass broke.
no, only on the two that you revived. As Berthold's chamber fills up with this warm orange fluid. And as she's
If we're just
being,
reviving anyone, I want to revive Carrot.
Carrot better survive. I'm just saying, like, he's the most important.
Oh no.
Well, he's my favorite.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Or is that a trick?
Oh, he's evil.
As Juliet is staring into Berthold's chamber, Gnomeo stirs to life. He opens his eyes and he sees Juliet. Juliet! Juliet, you survived! You're as beautiful as the day I met you. Oh,
I see why she doesn't like him.
Gnomeo, please, not now. Please, I need to see if Berthold survived.
Oh, and then she'll weigh up her options.
That is
Romeo
not what I
starts-
meant, stranger.
Ray,
Who are you, anyway? Where did you come from? I thought we were the only deep gnomes left.
well, I don't have to answer that question.
It's a touchy subject for
What's a gnomish name? Sybil the
Sibold.
First.
Sibold the Fifth.
What? I
Sybil-
said I was the first. I don't want to be the fifth.
You can't be the first if there's no one after you.
I can't be the fifth. If there was no one before me.
Well, it means you would have to have kids, and we don't have any kids nearby to pretend to be civils.
I look
To
like
pretend,
a child.
John. Shh. There's no pretending here.
The glass door swings open on Berthold's chamber and he slumps forward onto the floor. The moment of truth. Sawyer, roll to see if Berthold survived.
True. Dun dun dun. Oh.
Berthold, wake up! Wake up, it's me! It's me, Juliet! No, Berthold!
Guys, make sure she doesn't get near any poison.
And
I was gonna say,
you see Juliet reaching for Berthold's dagger.
No!
no.
Oh.
Juliet, it's not worth it. I try
It's
and
not
grab.
Never worth it for a man.
Try and grab the dagger before she does.
You're a strong, independent woman.
Okay, Juliet's pretty slow and dazed and grief-stricken. You easily pry the dagger from her grasp, and she just collapses into a sobbing heap on the ground. And you see Gnomeo walks over. Oh, Juliet, I'm so sorry. But what a great guy. I mean, he really was the best of us, or the second best of us, maybe. But if there's anything I can do to comfort you.
No, but I mean, no, now's not the time. I think shoot your shot another day. Maybe never.
Well, I think some introductions are in order. Who exactly are you?
The
We
people
weren't
who saved you.
expecting.
I'm Sybil Solstice the First.
How did you survive the demons?
What?
I'm not
demons?
really a deep gnome.
What?
But
What
Because there's-
demons? Demons?
Demons?
Bit of polymorph.
you know the scourge of the Underdark, the demons, they came upon us all at once, all the civilizations of the Underdark. and we had no choice but to lock ourselves away, to hibernate until the demons had gone. But
What year was that?
Yeah, what year is it? I'm
It's-
asking Gnomeo this.
it's the
How many
year.
years ago?
Wait, let me check if I actually have.
I don't need to know what the
have a
year is, I just
canonical
need to know how
year,
much
yeah.
time has passed.
Yeah.
I don't even know
So
what the
you-
year is.
So
It
you
was-
know anything about Underdark demons?
It was the year of the slumbering firefly.
Whatever that
Do
is.
Is there
I
a
know
number
how
to
long
that
ago
year?
that was? Do I know how long ago that was?
Make a history check.
Not history.
Well, the fireflies are no
I
longer
can-
slumbering.
Got a plus
But
1 to
probably-
history.
Probably
Um,
Soy's the best person to do it because he's from the Underdark.
Well,
Okay.
these naming conventions are kind of universal across lasagna. The current
Okay.
year is the year of the doubtful moose.
Really? We never
Why?
hear of this.
I love when
Why?
Leaf makes lore
Why?
and doesn't tell us.
Yeah, guys, it's definitely the doubtful moose.
I mean, you do have the final say.
It's
I've
too late
got
to
no
change it
idea how
now.
long ago that was. Guys, don't
I
really
try
keep
to
track of the
remember.
years, I'll be honest.
Yeah, everyone can make a history check.
I've had an education. Not to say that
Hey.
you haven't.
Hey,
I've
hey.
also had an education.
Wow, okay, guys. I went to Bard
It's
College.
8.
Has college in
19.
Okay. John, you're extremely educated at the temple, so
Yeah.
you've memorized all of the years going back, as far as record shows, and
Oh yes, I
you
do
rack
like
your-
the year of the whiny weasel. That was a good year.
you rack your brains and
You weren't alive
Uh,
then, buddy.
I was born the year after.
you can't quite remember every single year, but from your world history classes, you recall that the year of the slumbering firefly is infamous for being the year of the great scouring of the Underdark, and this was 300 years ago.
300 years. You gnomes have been gone for 300 years.
Oh my.
Gnomeo is shocked. He's speechless.
We're in the year of the doubtful moose, if that means anything to you.
What?
Doesn't mean anything to me.
What in the 3 layers of hell is a moose?
That's the same question I asked.
You are silly. You and your not knowing animals.
We're about 22 years off the whining weasel.
I love how Ricky's just like adding years.
What the hell is a weasel?
Yeah, I can do that too, Ricky. Next
Yeah.
year is the year of the placid platypus. Get ready, guys.
I didn't really enjoy the slippery spider year. I fell over a lot.
I need to revive one of the senior gnomes. We
What about the
Okay.
don't
dwarf?
know what to
Where's
do.
You guys
he?
know who
Yeah, can
Carrot
I-
is?
Can I revive the dwarf?
Oh, Carrot. Yes, I don't know if he'll be of much use, but
Nah, too late.
okay. Carrot's chamber fills with the orange fluid. He defrosts, slumps against the glass panel, which releases him onto the floor. He's lying there in a steaming heap, his bright orange hair mixing with the orange fluid. Let's see if he survived. Right, roll a d20.
Did not survive.
He didn't survive.
I reversed time.
Do I just re-roll?
You
That's
reverse
my
time
second
300
time.
years.
Ah, too far.
So do I just re-roll it then?
Reroll it.
Why did I waste it on that?
No.
Roll, do it again! Do it again!
I can't. I'm out.
Can I try do CPR?
You yeah, you can make a medicine check to try and revive him.
I'm not good at it, so it's okay.
I'm good at medicine.
Don't know how.
I'll help.
You roll like a natural 20. He's dead. You can tell that he's dead.
Yeah.
9?
You roll a 9.
I rolled a 9 plus 0. I rolled with advantages because I got help.
Okay, you start trying to do like compressions on his
Crack
chest,
his ribs.
and then you plunge your hand through his chest into his thorax,
Oh,
and
He has a thorax. There's nothing there. It's all just mush.
Oh.
Does anyone have a cleaning spell? This is really gross.
Prestidigitation?
My hand. Thank you. I'm sorry, Carrot. I really tried.
Oh, please. Try not to defile his corpse so much.
It's modern medicine. It's modern medicine. We're trying to save him.
I just like turn Carrot onto his back.
He was on his onto his front. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Put him in recovery position on his side.
Yeah.
Just in case.
You never know.
Alright.
Can I let him hands him a little bit to just like close the hole that I put in his chest?
How many left are there?
There's 4 that you haven't revived.
I'm just gonna pick one at random and have a turn at reviving these guys.
Okay. You pull the lever on Harriet II's chamber, and you revive her, or supposedly revive her, see if she survives.
13.
Yo.
Okay. Harriet stirs to life on the floor, and she opens her eyes to look up at you. Who are you? Are the demons gone?
I'm Holy. John Holy.
Am I in
We're in the year of the Doubtful Moose. You've been gone for 300 years.
Oh no. This is bad. You can see that Harriet is taking the news better than Gnomeo. She seems to have potentially anticipated this possibility.
Maybe she's are you a senior gnome?
Yes, I'm one of the research leads here, or I was, but it seems our preservation mechanisms have gone rogue.
Well, they work roughly 50% of the time, so that's better than any kind of spell or reviving mechanism that we have.
They work better than that. What do you mean? We've only lost one.
Well, we've lost all revivification in our
like
current
a 50-50 chance when I was pulling.
That's if we went back in time. I have an extra one to measure.
We were never meant to be in there for more than maybe a couple of years at best.
Well, you see, you made a mechanism in which only deep gnomes could open this area, which is kind of a fatal flaw if there are no more deep gnomes.
I think there were some gnomes trying to get in. We came in and
They
there
all
were some
died.
frozen bodies
Yeah, they-
outside.
We had to seal off the research facility when the demons appeared. There was no time to wait for the expeditions to return. It was a necessary sacrifice, but one that weighs heavily on my conscience. But
See, we haven't seen any demons.
I've never heard of demons in the Underdark, I'll be honest.
Other than the Game Master.
I don't know if he's a
Yeah.
demon.
Oh, 100%.
He's
The
just
sulfur?
weird.
100%.
No, he's just a weird guy.
That smells
He's
of sulfur
creepy.
and exudes heat.
I don't know, how do you know this? Have you met a demon before? I don't know what they're like.
I've read the literature.
No, but I've done research.
You research strange things.
Yeah, but I knew about 300 years ago that it was the year of the dragonfly.
Strange things, I tell you. Why do you know this information?
I'm a bit of a historian myself.
We get to decide the years.
We do now. To these
Uh,
people. I don't know if we're telling the truth.
Isn't it the
Oh, like-
gods? I just assumed the gods decided that today the weasels are going to get the best year.
Exactly. Officially, it's ordained by the gods, but you have your suspicions that the high priests at the Temple of Orla in the Eclipsean cities kind of just pick their favorite animal each year.
There is the priest of the animal year, so he might have a role in picking the specific animal.
Okay. Well, Harriet, we are you the only gnomes left to your knowledge? I thought there were. Leaf, what does Sawyer know about, like, whether there are gnomes in the Underdark, like, currently?
So, Sawyer has never met a deep gnome, on his travels. In your history lessons, you learnt that there used to be kind of a few deep gnomes, but they were persecuted by the Drows and the Dwergar, and there were a few kind of small colonies holding on in various parts of the Underdark. But then, when there was the Great Scouring and demons flooded the Underdark from the abyss and destroyed the great cities of Menzoberranzan, the Drow capital, and Gracklstugh, the Dwergar capital, it was assumed that all the deep gnomes perished at the same time, because the only drow that survived the only drow deep gnomes that survived in the lower stretches of the Underdark were those at deep water. And no one thought that any gnomes would have survived, or at least there were no known settlements. So this facility is there was always a possibility that there were some deep gnomes, but they would never have been able to hold out for hundreds of years without a source of food like the Lake of Deepwater provided.
Well, you might be the only deep gnomes left ever. We're heading to Deepwater, the one of the few sources of resources in the Underdark, like at least in the deeper parts of the Underdark. What are your plans from now that you're revived in a way?
Well, this is not at all what we expected. You see, the manual revival was meant only as a last resort, a backup if the automatic revival mechanisms failed. In the species of insect that we programmed or we selectively bred to preserve us, we programmed the instinct to revive us when the threat was past, when the danger was gone. And well, perhaps we overestimated our capabilities. It seems that the insects never revived us, but they did keep us preserved this whole time, so I'm not sure exactly
Maybe the
what
threat
happened.
never passed.
Master.
Can I listen around? Do I hear anything? Anything weird?
You
I touch
Well,
the ground. Is it rumbling? What's happening?
it seems
Find sense.
yeah, when you used your divine sense earlier, well, it doesn't work against things behind total cover. So
No.
you know that there's no invisible demons in this room, but if you listen really closely, all you hear is the whirling of the snowstorm outside.
Is this the only room, or are there other?
There's the tower continues down below this chamber, but we need to revive the other gnomes. We need to see how many survived.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's do
I'll
that.
pull one.
I'll flick one.
Okay.
Gambler's fallacy. I can't roll below a 10 again.
Okay. So someone
five
roll
rolls.
to see if Ernest survives.
Okay, I'll roll
I'll
for
check.
Ernest.
Okay.
You got this, Bite. Second time's the charm.
A
Third
sixth
time's
time.
I'm incapable of rolling above a 10. That's
Oh no! Ernest, no!
I really wanted Ernest to survive. I don't know, guys.
Gambler's
You're like
fallacy.
an
I can't roll
anti-
below a 10 again, right? It's like
But
that's
you're-
like my sixth roll.
Like you're like
I
an
rolled heads
anti-revivify.
I flipped heads on a
take the
coin
next one,
10
Bite.
times.
I'll take the next one.
Let me do
Okay.
it. No.
Someone roll for Omelas the Third.
I think I'm,
Omelas, go!
I think I
Roll
might
a
be pulling the
7.
lever wrong.
Okay, I'll take the last one.
The last one is Julian the 11th.
Don't worry, I've saved you, Julian. 12.
Yo!
Okay. He's alive. So, out of the gnomes, 4 of them survived. Harriet, the senior gnome, Julian, Gnomeo, and Juliet. Harriet.
At least we saved the star-crossed haters.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is 50%, and the chance was 50%, so we're average.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Harriet doesn't seem to take comfort in your words.
I think we're higher than average because there were 6 deep
Well,
gnomes. Like, so out of the deep gnomes, it was
statistically, we have slightly more than 50% because 10 was included. I think.
Don't say that, don't say it. We did so well.
We still
so
revived 50% with our 50% chance.
Well, says Harriet, I was really hoping Ernest would survive. He's the other senior gnome here. But,
we got
Very
Julian.
unlucky.
I
It's not my fault at all.
Shouldn't have gotten Bite to do that one.
Hey! It's just a lever! What do you mean?
I don't know, by the numbers don't lie.
He's clearly been dead for hundreds of years.
What numbers? Yeah, what?
It's a turn of phrase.
What exactly are you doing here? It's not a commonly visited part of the Underdark.
Well, I mentioned we're going down to deep water, and maybe we're off course, I'm not sure. We had to go through the Whispering Woods and now the Frost Caverns to make our way down.
Our ultimate goal is to level down.
Wow.
Wow.
End episode.
Wow.
Absolute cinema.
Well, I'm afraid the geography of the Underdark must have changed significantly in the last 300 years. I don't know what this Whispering Wood you talk of is, and certainly not what the Caverns of Frost are. In fact,
We are
We're
in
currently
the
in the
Frost
Frost Caverns. Your castle is in. Your tower is in the caverns right now. It's freezing outside. We almost
beetle-
died.
Programs, they like to take the heat out of everything.
oh no,
The
This is-
beetles.
The heatles.
this is
The
worse
Heatles.
than I imagined. They must have escaped containment and taken over the entire cavern network.
Oh dear.
And
Wait, do you think they
They
could?
haven't spread that far.
Do you think they could still revive someone like they just escaped and didn't revive you? Could they revive anyone?
well, it seems that they chose, or the collective intelligence of the hive chose not to revive us. Sometime in the last 300 years, their imperative programming must have mutated, and their secondary aim, which was to protect us from any danger, must have usurped the primary aim, which was to revive us once the demons were gone. Tell me, did they attempt to attack you?
Yes,
When we
they
got close
If
to
we
them.
got close.
anything warm. I'd be interested to see if they attempt to attack you, whether they've gone completely rogue.
Yes, well, I consider that a most distinct possibility. I'm afraid we will need to prepare before we step outside the tower. There's an armory below us in the lower part of the tower. Perhaps if we arm ourselves, then we can find the queen of the hive.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
To the armory.
Okay, you open the hatch in the floor, and the four gnomes follow you down into the chamber below, and they're clearly shocked at what they see. This room, in contrast to the rest of the tower, which has been like kind of barren and spare and covered in frost, when you open the hatch, the air below is warm and humid, and you look down and it's like the inside of a living terrarium. There's plants growing out from all parts of the wall. There's glowworms snaking their way across the ceiling. There's, in one corner of the room, a pile of large white fleshy maggot-looking things slowly moving, and
I found something.
crisscrossing the room between all these different and there's kind of like workbenches and small terrariums set up, which are no longer closed, they're no longer contained. Crisscrossing between all these terrariums are busy networks of black ants swarming
there's
throughout
one.
the whole room.
They're massive.
They're really big. Cat-sized.
Are your weapons still here?
This is not the armory, this is our insect laboratory where we conducted our research. And, well, it seems like our experiments have taken on a mind of their own. The armory should be below us, but, I wonder if it's safe to continue through this room. And
Well, why don't we throw something in the middle and see how the ants react?
very well, what would you have us throw?
Well, the beetles reacted to a heat source, so maybe I should. Oh, I probably shouldn't throw a torch in the middle of the plant. I'll throw a bit of food. I've got some rations. Yeah.
Alright. Okay, as the food hits the ground, the closest ants to it, you see a kind of ripple spreads out throughout the ant swarm as the ants seem to be communicating with each other, and then the food is engulfed in a ball of black ants, and then it disperses almost as soon as it appeared, and the food is gone.
I don't think this is safe. Also, none of you guys talk like me. Why? Why do I have this voice?
You seem to have it's an obscure dialect. Berthold was from that part of the Underdark.
No!
I'm sure you two would have got on well.
They're an animalistic tribe of people.
I'm so sad that not all of them get revived. Why did we get Gnomeo and Juliet, but not Carrot?
I wanted Carrot and Ernest.
Yeah.
Harriet's
was like... Harriet has...
Carrot like?
Carrot...
The roll of the dice.
What was Carrot?
Well, he was a deep gnome to us.
Oh.
Of course, he couldn't help his heritage, but we found him as a young dwarfling and adopted him and raised him as a deep gnome. And I mean, he had a few questions when he noticed that he was about 4 times as large as any of us, at least in girth. But
Whoa.
Well, we never had the heart to tell him the truth. And he was he had a particular talent with magic.
No!
He was a 9th level wizard, I know it! I mean a 20th level wizard, I know it.
On a scale of 1 to 20, I think he was about 20.
He had wish for sure.
He definitely could have power word killed all of us.
The magic had flowed in his veins. I've never seen anything like it.
No.
Wait, what sort of magic did he do?
Mainly,
was he born with it?
I think he was born with it. He always had a bad habit of setting things on fire.
Sorcerer.
Yes, I suppose so. I don't know what his ancestry is, but there could have been some
fire.
Yeah.
Redhead.
His red hair.
Alas, he would have been of so much use to us in fighting the Frost Hive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He would have been he's like the perfect counter. Or was.
Do any of you know anything that could be of use to us in this?
Are you just scientists?
We are we're a peaceful people. The Deep Gnomes. We don't really go in for combat training or anything of that kind. We try to use our technology to protect us and the insects that we've bred, but that takes generations of selective breeding. We don't have the time to develop a customized insect weapon. And besides,
the orange liquid, do you have large supply of that you use to unfreeze yourself?
The orange liquid is it's actually the excrement of a particular species of insect. And well, we could breed more of them, but I'm not sure exactly how the liquid would be useful. It's it does have the property to retain warmth for a very long period of time. There's some sort of chemical reaction we don't fully understand that produces heat. Perhaps if it could be concentrated, but I'm not sure. These are avenues of research that would take an entire gnome lifetime to pursue. In fact, I myself am only beginning to carry on the research of Harriet the First before me. And I expect it will take many more generations of Harriet before my research is complete.
Oh, Julian the 11th. He must be really far down some research.
Yes! Julian pipes up. He's alive.
Oh, he alive. He's alive.
Yeah, I saved him.
Yes, I've been. Well, my my family, the Julians before me, we've been researching emergent sentience in hive mind beings, and I think in the room below us we have a particularly fine example of the phenomenon. Do you notice how the ants seem to be pulsating in a particular pattern?
Yes.
I guess
Well,
so
I
now.
do believe they're trying to communicate with us.
Oh.
Really?
Yes,
Do you know
I
what
would
they
know what
say?
I'm talking about. My family has studied this for 11 generations.
Do you
That's
know
a
what
lot.
they're trying to say, Julian?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, that 11
That's for the 12th generation to figure out.
Indeed. Well, this is by far the most complex such organism I've ever observed. This could provide research for another 11 Julians after me. But perhaps this is not the time for such academic pursuits. I wonder if
maybe if I cast comprehend languages, it would constitute a language.
that is certainly worth a try. I've never been much of a magician myself, but I know that other academic institutions prize magic highly, so it's
Well, let's
certainly
have a
worth a
look.
try.
Is it just written? Oh, any spoken language. Okay. I'll give it a try. Everyone wait 10 minutes.
We just sit in silence for the 10 minutes and listen to you go, ow, whoa, 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 whoa.
If comprehend languages doesn't work, we could see if we can get access to tongues.
Or we could just distract them and run through to the next room.
That's true. Oh, damn it, I'll have to start again. Oh,
Okay,
Oh, God.
10 minutes later. Does comprehend languages allow you to to speak the language as well, or is it just
No,
you can just
you
understand it?
meaning of any spoken language that you hear. Also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written.
Also,
Okay.
I believe this means you're not polymorphed anymore.
I was looking. I don't think it's a concentration spell.
But don't you need to concentrate on the ritual, or is that no?
No, that's kind of a different thing.
Okay.
I'm still a deep gnome, to everyone's joy.
Huzzah!
Well,
Yay.
are you done with your magic? What does it say? What is it trying to say to us? You stare intently at the patterns the ants are making on the floor below you until they seem to hypnotize you, and you think you can begin with the assistance of your spell to discern the meaning behind these shifting patterns. Ants are saying, "Who approaches?
Oh,
Friend or foe? Will
well,
you
unfortunately,
serve the hive? Serve the hive."
okay. They say, who approaches friend or foe, serve the hive, serve the hive.
Oh, we're
Fascinating.
friends! We're friends! Do you understand common?
I'm afraid it's highly unlikely that this species has evolved to understand common.
Well, if we show that we serve the hive, then perhaps we can get one of your friend's bodies and give it as an offering to the hive.
That is a most hideous idea, and I think it might work.
Oh.
But if they get the taste for humanoids, aren't they going to try and eat us?
I think they may already have eaten everything they can, so I don't think they'll care one way or another. I think they'd eat us now if they could.
We
Or
would
maybe
need,
not. I guess they were asking if we were friends or foe.
We would need to convince them that keeping us alive is in their best interests, and the only way they will be able to access more corpses is if we deliver them.
Okay, I go back to the other room and I start dragging one of the corpses across. Oh god.
Who are you dragging?
Oh. I'm not gonna do that
Aaron
to
is already
Juliet.
a vegetable.
I'll drag in Ernest.
Okay. Harriet averts her eyes. I can't look.
Oh god, I'm so
This is awful.
sorry.
This goes against all our gnome traditions.
I'm so sorry.
God, I'm sorry, but means must.
Wait. Maybe just take like an arm off. That way we still have the corpse, and we're still in.
No, I can't bear
I think
it.
that's worse.
Okay.
Wait, don't you already have the hand of a random deep gnome?
That's
Can we chuck that
outside.
in
Chuck
instead?
him in.
Oh, we
Swim.
do have a random hand of a deep gnome.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we do.
Ah!
Chuck that
Okay.
in instead.
As you throw the
Don't
hand
ask
in,
questions.
the hive, as it hits the ground, the hive swarms over it to consume it. And it takes a bit longer than the scrap of food before, but when it disperses, there's nothing left but a few bones. And Sybil, you watch the pulsating movements of the hive. The hive accepts your tribute. More tribute. Bring more tribute.
Let's get some people across. Maybe the gnomes, and then we can chuck in this body, and then we can cross.
Okay, let's try that.
I want to send the gnomes first so that they're safe before things go to shit.
I don't know if they're necessarily safe right now. That doesn't sound safe. They're asking for more tribute.
You are suggesting that the safest course of action is for us to walk into the hive that just devoured the gnome's hand.
Okay, maybe not. Alright, this time we'll chuck in the tribute and we'll try to cross as they...
Gnomeo says, I volunteer. I'll do it for you, Juliet.
No, stop. Not allowed.
I'm going.
Come back here. No, you grab him.
He's going down the ladder.
I'm grabbing him. I'm stopping him.
Okay. No, you must. It's what my heart commands.
God, no, we just...
You have to be here to repopulate your species.
I think we gotta push in Ernest and then go at the same time as they're distracted with Ernest. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I shove Ernest in and start making my way.
Okay. As Ernest hits the ground with a wet thud, the ants, all of the ants, excepting a few stragglers, swarm over to his body, and they seem preoccupied with devouring this. As you watch, the size of the pile shrinks and shrinks. But it seems like you'll have a few seconds to make it through the room.
Go! I pick up the gnome and I fly.
You don't
Okay.
have to gnome. You're still a gnome, aren't you?
Fuck!
Oh yeah.
And
You
can drop concentration
I'll pick
to
up
not be a gnome.
I pick up Sybil so that we can run past her.
Yeah, Sybil, you try and like jump off, but that you forget that you don't have your wings, and you kind of plummet a bit, and a bite snatches you back. You guys run through the room. Gnomeo is trying to lead the way. Sybil, you're... Oh no, you're being carried too. Otherwise, you'd have 10 feet of movement. But you manage to make it across the floor of the laboratory and to a hatch on the other side. And Harriet says, "Quick, the armory, it's below."
Okay, here we go.
No!
Okay.
What is that saying right now? Or are they just eating? Are they going nom 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 nom?
they're no longer communicating because they need to be spread out across the floor to communicate.
Ah, cool. Okay.
In their pattern. Okay, you wrench open the hatch set in the laboratory floor, and an icy wind whooshes up through it. You stare down, and you see the armory 50 feet below you, caked in ice.
Oh my god.
It's broken off the bottom of the tower, and it's lying in the middle of what appears to be a large sheet of ice in a cavern below you.
Oh, so it's like on top of this sheet of ice.
Yeah. Or set into it, it's hard to tell. And it's been iced over on top as well. And the gnomes look down. There's a little bit of ladder that's like still attached. But it seems like the tower has kind of broken in two just below this laboratory, and the lower half of it has fallen to crash into this ice below. And the gnomes look down. Harriet speaks. That is not what I was hoping for. And furthermore, I really thought there'd be the lake down there that we could, safely jump into, but it seems like the frost hive has spread beneath us as well, and oh god. And she looks through the snowstorm into the distance. You follow her gaze, and you see lumbering across the frozen surface of the lake is what seems to be a giant insect with about 20 legs. It's about it's about 15 feet long, 15 or 20 feet long, and it seems to be prowling the edge of this lake. You can just make out its silhouette through the snowstorm. And then behind it, you see there's 3 slightly smaller shapes following in tow.
Oh.
Gasp.
Well,
I mean,
if we want to get down there, I do have Featherfall, but I can only cast it on 5 people.
It's okay. It's okay. I have wings, remember?
Not right now.
Yeah.
You do not have wings.
If you
Bah!
drop
With this.
concentration, Sybil. Why do you like being...
I'll do a cool mid-full magical girl transformation into my true self.
We still can't all go. We'll have to leave 2. Can any of you fight?
No.
I guess just
They're
stay
all
in
researchers. Why don't you just all
What's
stay
the
there?
Do you guys think to be safe from the ants?
Well, why don't we stay here, hanging onto this little scrap of ladder beneath the laboratory, because I don't want to be eaten by ants, and you can maybe go deal with that, and then perhaps we can.
We'll figure out a way for you to get down.
Maybe you'll give us a lift down, please.
Yeah.
I'm afraid without access to the armory, there's not much we can do to help.
Okay.
Sounds like we need to get to that armory. Are there any passwords?
I wish Carrot was here.
No, it's not locked by password, but it does seem to be covered over in a thick layer of ice where it broke off from the tower, and it looks like it's set into the middle of that lake below us.
Does anyone know how to ice skate?
I can give it my best
Anyone
shot.
acrobatic?
A little bit. Got a plus on a scale of I got a +6.
On a scale of I have a +0.
We all
I have a +2.
Alright, I cast Featherfall, and I'm like, we have to stop delaying this. I think we just have to go in. No matter what, I think we have to fight this thing.
Yeah.
Ah!
Okay, you all fall gracefully away from the stump of this tower that's sticking out from the ceiling of the cavern. As you fall, you look back up at the gnomes hanging onto their little scrap of ladder, and you see stretching out from around this tower over the roof of the cavern are these glowing orange lines of beetles, of frost hive beetles, that are worming their way along the cavern walls down around the edges of the cavern, and they seem to be kind of following this giant insect around the edges of the cavern as it patrols. And you land on top of the ice of the armory, on the top section that's been iced over. You're about 15 feet above the surface of this frozen lake, and it doesn't seem like the giant insect has noticed you yet, but it's, as you watch, spiraling in towards the center. You look around this cavern, this frozen lake, trying to take your bearings. It's hard to see what's what because of the snow that fills the air, and taking a closer look, you realize that it's not quite normal snow. It seems to be something else, something organic almost, but it's very cold. And it seems like this is almost a perfectly circular cavern. You can't see through the ice, but on one side of the cavern there is what looks like a patch of ice on the cavern wall that's a bit lighter. It seems to be kind of periodically glittering as if something's glowing behind that section of ice.
Okay.
Well, I've never fallen before without the security of knowing I can just fly away. That was terrifying.
You've dropped concentration, Sybil, have you?
No!
Oh my
I'm gonna be this freaking deep gnome for as long as I can!
But
Oh,
why?
man.
Don't you want to be able to fly in this fight that we're probably gonna have?
And have more movement.
Like, I don't know. You're all judging me right now, and I just want to say this form is incredibly comfortable.
Okay.
Whatever you say, Sybil.
I feel at home down here.
Should we try and see if we can like get into the armory or something, or see what's behind that weird glowing wall before we get attacked?
Yeah. Let's do it. Good idea. Fight.
Sneak around, try and sneak.
Sneak.
Okay.
Right.
You everyone roll stealth to hide on top of the armory then. Are you staying on top of this segment of tower, or do you want to descend to the surface of the frozen lake?
Head towards the thing that's encased in the ice. Is that what we're going for?
Armory
So
or
you guys,
the wall?
So there's a section of ice on the wall of the cavern, kind of over in one direction, which you notice some light periodically glittering behind, and currently on top of the remains of the armory. You can look down through the ice beneath you. It's not quite opaque, and you see kind of workbenches and crates of weapons arrayed around. And in the middle of the room, there's a large workbench on which there's some sort of tubular contraption. You can't make out many details through the ice.
Can we pull up the others? In some way? What's the tube?
Okay, are you gonna
I'm not trying to
scream that
yell.
out?
I mean, how far are we?
I don't know if we should yell.
How far are we
I
from
wonder how the creature detects us.
You're like 50 feet down from the top part of the tower, poking out through the roof of
Can
the
I try and mime at them? What is that? What is that? It's like a tube.
Okay, make a
tube.
performance check.
Oh yeah. I can roll well. Performance. 23.
Whoa!
Whoa.
You see them mime back.
my god, it's a gun!
It's
I want
a
that.
grenade launcher?
Something like that. Something good.
I think
What
we gotta
Leaf
try and
has
get
always
it.
wanted.
Wait,
Wolf,
did
we
you
always
mime
just wanted a
again?
gun.
What did you mime?
Yeah.
I was like, that's for Deep Gnome.
Yeah,
I think
they kind of.
I'm very because polymorph doesn't let you cast spells while you're if you've polymorphed yourself. So maybe I should just end this polymorph so that we end the like non-canon like
Yes.
But that-
on
wait, that-
rule.
But you already did
Are
a
you
ritual.
comprehending? Yeah, are you comprehending languages? Is
Yeah,
it
I
a
was
language?
comprehending
There was
languages.
no need for you to be a deep gnome this entire session. But you
Yeah.
made that choice, and I respect it.
Okay. If I'm sticking with it, I'm sticking with it. From now on, no spells casting except the ones that I can cast. Blindness, deafness, blur, and disguise self.
Oh god.
Nice.
Hey guys, if you
Okay.
want, I disguise self as my normal self, if that makes you feel better.
No.
No.
At this
No,
point,
no.
it's fine, Sybil. Okay. We gotta try and
You've bended reality to allow this to happen. You continue.
Can we try and get to the gun?
yeah,
it like
let's
it's
try and
frozen?
get to the I
It's-
don't have
It's
any
under
way to
a few feet of solid ice.
I don't
Well,
think I have
we
a
kind of
way
need
to
Sybil and her fire to
Yeah.
come back.
Sybil. Please. Sybil.
Can someone just like break her out of the concentration?
Sybil, we actually need you.
Yeah, I'll slap you. I'll slap you until you lose concentration on this.
Come here.
Snap
My
out of this.
unarmed strike doesn't do any damage, so I'll just do a whack to get her out of the concentration.
My unarmed strike doesn't do any damage either. Sybil, please.
And then I come over and deal 9 damage.
Ow!
Does an 18 hit Sybil?
Yes!
So
Make
that's zero
concentration check.
damage and concentration check.
Oh! I'm boss! Fuck you!
And now the second one from Fight.
Yeah, I'll hit you for more.
God, I think we just have to find a different way.
Sybil, I want this gun. Sybil, please.
Sybil, don't you want a grenade
I lost
launcher on our side?
It's no use.
Sybil, if I slap you, it will actually hurt.
My slap doesn't like. I think it's still concentration if you just get hit. But
Well, you did 9 damage to me, Bite, right?
I didn't actually.
Oh.
I could.
Well, I have 16 hit points as a gnome, so you could just deplete my damage.
Oh, that's true. That's right. It's not. Yeah, I'll do that.
No!
it's temporary HP, so
Yeah.
it's not directly.
I'll hit you with my mushroom battle axe. Let's go.
No!
Change back!
Bitch.
Change back! I'm threatening you with a weapon. Are you gonna change back?
No! No! Hit me with the weapon! I can take it!
Okay.
My armor class is 15 now, I'm more powerful than I've ever been!
I miss.
I'll have a go with a rapier.
Oh my god!
Nat 20.
Okay, all your damage. Divine Smite. Let's go all out.
Carry over
that's-
my form.
That's oh bless it. 14.
14 damage.
Oh wait, no, I need to double the second one.
Yeah,
Okay,
I didn't do
17.
I didn't do the initial damage,
Okay.
by the way.
I start spinning in a magical sparkly circle. And then you see the true form of Sybil with the rapier still in her stomach, going, ah! Sorry,
Through the ice. You're the one.
guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know who that was.
That's what happens when you polymorph into a humanoid. They start taking over.
The laws of magic should never have allowed. I see now why. You're not allowed to do that.
Oh dear. Okay, you try to get us through this ice.
Okay, anyway, fireball.
Okay. As you guys have been like skewering Sybil on top of this tower, the giant insect and its retinue have been circling closer and closer.
Can we duck down and hide?
There's not. You can certainly go prone. There's not really anywhere to hide on top of this like smooth, icy surface at the top of the tower.
Thing?
Damn it! I should have cast non-detection.
It looks like you could, if you were on the other side of the tower, you'd probably be out of sight of it.
Should we hide for a minute? Wait for it to go around? Okay, let's go hide.
I think we should run to the tower to hide.
Yeah.
What's that? Run around the tower. It's spiraling closer to you as it goes around the tower.
Oh, so it's coming towards us. It hears
it's
us.
It's coming towards you. Like each circle it does with a smaller radius.
Okay, can we get through this ice? Let's get through the ice. It's coming closer.
Okay.
Yeah, at this point we just need to get the grenade launcher before it gets to us.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion away from where we are and have some sort of like scurrying voices scurrying in voices coming from that direction to try and distract the beast while we are doing our thing.
Okay, what's the range on Minor Illusion?
It is 30 feet.
Alright. I think. Okay, yeah, you can cast it like over almost at the edge of this cavern.
Okay.
And it kind of you see its head whips around towards the source of the sound, and it starts kind of making its way over there a bit more quickly.
Through the ice.
Through the
going
ice.
away from you.
okay.
I think Ellie's frozen.
I cast fireball. Am I still frozen?
You have unfrozen.
No,
as soon as you cast fireball.
Yeah, you're defrosted. Okay, so you cast fireball like at your feet.
Like fireball or firebolt?
I was gonna do fireball to get us in there. Should we stand back?
Firebolt is gonna take a while. Fireball will probably get you in there in one go.
Okay, stand back.
Three-dimensional casting. We've established.
Yo.
We're level down. We use 3-dimensional casting.
Okay. So are you guys getting down off the tower?
No, we're just standing back.
Hey, I guess you can.
We're casting it downwards, right?
This tower is 20 feet in diameter. So I guess if you all huddle at one side and cast it on the other edge, then you can just avoid the rest of you.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, we do that. And
okay. A massive fireball flares to life, and as it does, you notice all of the beetles around the walls of this cavern start making their way around the edge towards you, and immediately the giant insect and all of its followers turn their heads towards you and start to run. But you've melted all the ice, and you can now descend into the workshop. You've got only a few seconds before the beast will arrive.
Good.
Can I run and grab the gun?
Yeah,
Okay.
do it, bud.
Who's best at... I have
You
very
are
bad
bud.
dexterity.
Oh, maybe it's me. I have a +3 to dexterity.
But can you use
you grab
martial
it.
weapon?
Oh,
I can,
sweet.
actually!
Yo!
Okay, it's yours. Take the gun.
Yes!
Okay, you now have a good look at this tubular weapon, and you realize it's not a grenade launcher. It's actually some other strange contraption. A grenade launcher would be sick, but this is a heavy tube. It's made of dark metal and glass. It's got a handle at one end, and then embedded on the end of the tube, kind of in the tube where the handle is, you see a glass sphere, and it seems to be filled with the same sort of orange frost hive beetles, the heatles that you've seen around. But they're at a density far higher than you've ever seen, and it's pulsating with orange light.
I'm gonna try and figure out how to. I aim it at the giant beetle thing, and I aim and try and figure out how to pull the trigger.
Okay, so you're inside the armory at the moment.
You have to get out of the armory.
You can't see what's happening outside, but you. Okay.
Try and get out.
Can I cast Bless on everyone except me before we go into this?
Yeah, you can cast Bless while Sawyer is scrambling up the tower. And
I had a dream as a cleric and I cast Bless. I think I was a cleric in real life. I was like, can I cast Bless to God, I guess?
Okay.
Also, question. Can we get into combat and then end it for today?
Yeah, we can. Or we can do a bit of combat. I don't know. It's up to you guys. What time do we want to finish? We can finish pretty soon.
I think maybe we get into combat.
And then end it. Or were you going to say the opposite, Haley?
No, that's what I like. And then it.
Okay. Yeah, well, you guys are about to be in combat. So...
Yep.
Surely you can launch the grenade launcher before... I mean, that could be where we
flamethrower? The whatever it is. Yeah, we need to know what it does.
Yeah.
Okay. So...
It's like Jinx at the end of Arcane. Spoilers.
Yeah. You cast Bless, and Sawyer, you climb to the top of this tower. It's 15 feet above the ice, and you see charging towards you. Now, much closer than you've seen it before, you realize the full scale of this giant insect and the three smaller insects trailing behind it. The thing that most frightens you is the noise of its 20 legs skittering across the ice, getting louder and louder and louder. And are you going to shoot it?
Yeah, I bring up the giant cow. Oh God!
Just like Jinx at the end of Arcane.
You with all your strength, you heft this giant metal cannon, and you pull the trigger. Nothing happens for a second. Just a small flame appears halfway down the tube, in front of the beetles, and then suddenly there's a massive explosion. You're thrown back, and from the mouth of the cannon emerges a giant fireball in a 15-foot cone towards the beast, and you can't see anything. It's all covered in this haze of fire. That's where we'll end today's session.
Whoa!
I'm scared.
I got it. Those 2 levels in fighter came in handy. That's how I can use the martial weapons.
I didn't realize that you had final levels. That's wild.
Yeah. Story is for plot.
I don't see it yet, but I'm sure I will.
What, you didn't notice all the times he stabbed someone with his flute?
I did notice that, but I thought that was just Bard being silly.
No, I guess your characters don't know. In one of the episodes, Sawyer, like, maybe you were away that episode. Loth made Sawyer take 2 levels in fighter.
Ah.
Because she wants him to be his weapon.
Yeah.
Little reminder there for the audience.
Yes, thank
right.
you.
Alright, that was a great session. Alright, thank you everyone for watching. If you're on the stream or on YouTube, guys, next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, I know how this influencer thing works.
Get on other social media, Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All the things.
Yeah. Follow all the things. Alright, bye everyone. Bye-bye.
Farewell.
Bye.
Wow, you've made it to the end! In this episode, our editor Ellie plays Sybil Solstice, Jared plays Cliff, Haley plays Sawyer, and I play Bite, and Leaf is our DM. You can find us on YouTube and Spotify at @leveldown!! You can find us on TikTok and Instagram at @leveldowncast. On TikTok we post short form content, and on Instagram we post photo shoots and character art. Feel free to email us at leveldownpod@gmail.com for business or collab inquiries. Our theme music is Wob 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 by Leaf. Thanks again everyone for listening. If you haven't yet, make sure to rate us 5 stars on Spotify or give us a like on YouTube. It really helps us out. Until next time.